All right, Drastic Steps. So this is a DLC that came out. Looks like it's only 5 missions, but it's a DLC that came out on Stadia, and I just straight up didn't know. And I'm kind of cranky about that because, like, I wanted to play it. Oh, they added flyers back. That explains things. Gosh, we might actually want to get the ceiling blisters or the archers at some point. But for now, I don't know. I guess I'll just roll it and we'll see what happens.
It's been 20 years since Max and I started rebuilding the Order. Everything has been going really well, and I had managed to maintain control. Until now. The Orc armies were getting bigger and stronger somehow. War mages were disappearing or being slaughtered everywhere. It was looking like a more seasoned war mage might have to come out of his own self-proclaimed retirement.
Good luck to anyone who figures out how to get that thing working. If I was gonna go out hunting the bad guys again, well, it might just call for Old Faithful. Whoa! Still packs a punch.
Alright, choose a hero. So Max, crossbow, double jump, or Gabriella. I think I'm gonna roll Max for this one, because when I play co-op, I'll probably play as Gabriella.
When am I not ready?
So is this still an alpha? No. Stadia is still a thing? Yep. Yeah, so Orcs Must Die 3 straight up would not exist if it wasn't for Google. They effectively rolled in the aftermath of Unchained and said, hey, you know, we want you to make an exclusive game for Stadia. We want you to make Orcs Must Die 3. And Robot Entertainment's like, oh, heck yeah. And so Google effectively at least bankrolled part of it. And so Orcs Must Die 3 became a 1-year exclusive on Stadia, which is why I played it a year ago. And then you know, now that exclusivity period is ending and the whole game's coming out. But this DLC was just kind of like a random release as part of that.
Alrighty, I am back. So, what are we dealing with here? Orcs? Ogres? Those tall skinny dudes that walk funny?
Until we learn more about this new resurgence of the Orcs, we just have to keep defending the rifts. Be on the lookout for anything strange. There have been reports of flyer armies as well.
I love it when she worries about me. Now, bring it on!
Okay, so we want to get rid of a couple of things. Namely, these two. Let's grab... I kind of want the Auto Ballista. I really want to try the Arcane Dragon. I don't know. Let's try the Auto Ballista. Because, yeah, I could potentially just have a bunch of those pointed down where the ranged units are coming from. These guys are taking an odd path. Big issue is my usual killbox stuff is kind of not going to be great here. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to skip that entirely. I mean, So does that just shoot kind of on the regular?
Tiptoe through the trap field.
Huh. Okay. The flyers, I think, are a little bit more of an immediate concern for me. So I'm just gonna cook these guys as they go by. Yeah, maze time. Maybe. Mazes are kind of hit and miss for me. Sometimes they're great. What is the range on this? Oh. Okay, then.
Found a good spot.
That's cool.
I am just so ready.
I like this map design, actually.
Look out! Flyers! Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates. The door is down.
Okay. Hell babies are not
Here they
as
come.
problematic. There we go. I'm digging those. Like I'm really digging the arcane dragons from like a, not amazing, but like a softening enemies up at a long range kind of deal. They don't do that much damage, but they do enough.
Just point me to the after party.
Okay. I don't have too much.
Hello, old trap buddy.
There we go. I'm just gonna
More enemies on the way.
set those up. We'll see what their range is.
Flyers incoming.
Oh, and of course I set them up on the wrong one. Of course I did. For whatever reason, I just didn't think they were going to be hitting there yet. Oh, and there's...
Oh, ah, that's gonna leave a mark.
This sucks.
Ooh, do they have any more of those?
They're almost there.
They just keep coming out.
Enemies at the rift.
Okay. None made it through.
I don't think so.
There are enemies in our rift room.
Okay. God, I missed that shotgun.
Enemies at the rift.
That shotgun was, primo. I can't stun him anymore, can I? There we go. This is a bit of a cooldown.
That was fun.
Okay. Gnarly. I don't know. Probably should have brought, Elven Archers along. Well, here's the thing. The real
More
answer
enemies on the way.
That works.
is just go bananas with that. I'll have to set these up. We'll see. Oh, was the crossbow upgraded? No, it ain't.
Look out! Flyers!
How are these handling it? Poorly. Piss poorly, really.
Seen that coming.
Ooh. Ow. Ow. Rude. Okay, so the auto crossbows are doing a lot of damage here.
They're almost there!
Is that it?
There are
There we go.
enemies in our rift room!
Someone keeping score? Because we totally should.
Okay. So the auto crossbows are good, but they maybe have too much range for me on this one.
Pretty happy with that.
Now let's just spread those. Now I could get 2 of these. Maybe. The range on those are... I don't know. I think the real answer is just more auto ballistas.
Let's rumble.
More
There we go.
enemies on the way!
R plus Dragon OP. Ooh. Valid. Null Grenadier.
Flyers incoming!
Away from that for a hot second. Okay, so we got flyers. My hope is I can just have so many of these that everything just
Enemies
gets
at the
shredded.
rift.
Oh gosh. I was wrong. Hello?
They're almost there! There are enemies in our rift room!
Okay.
They're entering the rift!
This ain't working. Okay. I think... I gotta think on this one. Okay. The dragons were decent. The fire is
Let's
probably
rumble.
better. I'm gonna turn this off for a hot second. Here. I'm gonna do that. And then, let's actually... try 3 of those. Giving me just enough for 1 of these. I love the idea of them. I want more of them. I want to use more of them. Will freeze cannons make the flyers fall? Interesting question. Probably just freezes them in place. The ballistas, they're best above the rift for the oak crud defense. Let's see. Maybe barricades? Maybe. I should see if I'm actually locked to the crossbow if I can switch it away. Too late now, but, like, I really like that shotgun. I'm really liking that dragon, too. Dang. Wait. Did those lightning traps just effectively delete everything? There we go. I think they might have. Actually sure if they go past those. I might want to just cluster that up. Let's see if those work. What's the ult fire? It's like a stunning bolt. Oh. I was wondering where they were. Didn't realize they were coming from the other side, too. Oh, that's fun. Oh, this is good. Right. That's my favorite. I think I need those dragons. A lot more than I think I need to. Nah, not gonna do it. Okay. Let's see if I'm locked with this. But we might also want to just redo a bunch of traps. Yes. Oh, thank you. That's much better. Alright. So yeah, they were coming out of both of these. So I think I only need 1 lightning trap on that side. Upgrade crossbow? Nah, just don't use crossbow. I wonder if those 2 are going to be enough. I might need a 3rd, but I gotta get those dragons down. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. Bit of a mix, but this way they get absolutely blasted. Let's see about flyers. Okay. So the electric traps... Oh, right. Because I have them explode enemies that get killed. That's huge. Speaking of... Not a bad spot for a couple of them if I wanted to get more down. Alright, there we go. Just for the extra money, because we're going to need a little bit more. I'm going to sell these two. Can you upgrade the... Imagine the upgrades for the dragons. Okay, I think I need both of those. Alright, I think that's good enough. Because yeah, we gotta watch the flyers. Looks like we're solid. Perfect. Okay. A couple of the flyers got through. I should probably have brought the archers. There we go. And okay, we're just gonna leave him there for a hot second. Get you. Perfect. Perfect. Come to me, my good friend. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Perfect. Yeah, so I could potentially do some amazing stuff there. Maybe. Oh. That bad. Okay. Hell bat, hell baby. We good. Okay. Yeah, I think my best bet here is going to be to slow them down tremendously. Just stay there for a second. I gotta take care of the rest of these guys. On the plus side, he is getting blasted. But it is rude. Okay. So I'm thinking is... we just slow him down. I could do other things. You know, maybe some brimstones. Brimstones wouldn't be the worst idea. Also some shock traps. Gonna get that down. There we go. Shotgun's good for close range for big boys. It's decent range-wise. Like, it's got a... it can shoot about that far. Which actually is not half bad. Perfect. And yeah, it's decent at getting rid of those guys, too. How's this looking? Not perfect. So we might want to up the amount of lightning traps that we've got going. Personally, the shotgun is just so good. Like, across the board. Okay. Let's just shred this guy where we can. Oh, Wraith healers. Frustrating and spooky. Okay. That side was having some leaks. So I kind of don't want to deal with it. Ow. Well, I'm dead. It's fine. There we go. Yeah, we're still having some issues with this. I'm just gonna send out some saw blades. I have no idea if the saw blades are actually going to be that effective. But there's just such a long mass of them. Actually, it seems to have worked. And yeah, we don't currently have any flyers that we need to worry about, and then these guys are just kind of doing their thing. As long as they're distracted. Okay. Set those up. Might as well just use that. I don't actually know if that hit. How's my anti-flyer defense doing? It looks like it's doing phenomenally. I need to charge faster. But it is working like cripes. Look at that. A single flyer somehow made it past. You know what? It's too late to cry over spilt milk. It must have been in the last round, too. Ow. Aha. Got it. Dang. Oh, I was really close to par, too. Once I have some of those traps upgraded, it won't be so bad. But, that was tough. Kill 75 enemies. Got it. I love the idea of bouncing off of a wall a single time. I'm gonna grab that because I feel like that could be, upsettingly strong. What's the other thing that I was potentially going to invest in? I think it was actually just that. Ooh. Aqueducts. Oh, what the shit? Oh, hello. This is gonna take some time to parse.
Wow, that was good for knocking the rust off. Gabs, point me towards more things to kill. She loves it when I call her that.
And you will see just how much I love it when this is all over.
Maybe she doesn't love it that much.
Okay. Well, we've got an okay spot for the dragons there. It looks like... Huh. It does look like this is going to be flyers. We've got... Oh, we've only got 3 gates. These are for flipping sides. That's not a problem. Do I want to...
This never gets old.
It's a little
I should
high.
have somebody to do this for me.
Yeah, it's a little high for this specific defense. Yeah, archers. Right. I was going to get archers instead of the auto ballista, because the auto ballistas are garbage. Let's see. When are you going to do the multiplayer? Hell if I know. It might not be for a while. I sincerely wish I could tell you. This might actually work better.
I like it when the orcs just walk straight into them. Found a good spot. Damn, not enough coin.
Let's see. It's kind of a spread zone. But it's not bad. Yeah, Center Lane can have archers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really invested much into them, which is a little bit of a concern.
When is nap time? Enemies are preparing to
We'll
breach
see.
one of our gates. They've broken through a gate.
Thank you, Vegeta. Got any
Here
more
they come.
sage wisdom?
That was me that did that thing there.
Yeah, and I might put some barricades kind of along that section real quick. Because this current setup works. There's one singular archer back there, and I hate him.
Is that it?
Like I said, I hate him. Okay, they're still coming on this side, which is good.
Traps, 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 traps,
Yeah, I'm gonna do
traps,
that.
traps, 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 traps.
More
I'm
enemies
just gonna
on
set
the
that as
way.
kind of a burn spot.
Pretty happy with that.
There we go. It's a weird mix, but I think this should work. Let's go heal up. I'll probably be fine. I liked Orcs Must Die Unchained, to be honest. Frankly, I did too. Like,
The barricade is under attack.
ah. Okay, so no barricades there. They're not worth it.
Ooh, do they have any more of those?
I mean, maybe they're worth it. I don't rightfully know. Are these virtually identical? Yeah, looks like it.
I should have somebody to do this for me.
It's slightly different. There's more of a turn on one side. Well, do I want to put the barricade there, or do I want to just kind of say, eh? Is what it is.
All set.
I think I'm going to just do that.
More enemies on the way.
Oops.
Why didn't
Well,
anyone
I
catch
died.
me?
Why
You missed me.
do I get to the middle comfortably?
No.
I guess I don't. There we go. This is just a bad place to be. I'm dead. It's fine.
A little harder to bounce back at my advanced
Another
age.
door is being attacked. They've breached another door.
I'm not seeing anything that's going to make this go boom again, so I think I'm okay.
Work out.
The other side's a little bit less stable.
I'm gonna need more coin.
But that's okay. Oh, that's interesting.
Ooh, do they have any more of those?
frankly...
goes the... Well, I'll let you say it.
Frankly, I think I'm just going to do a pair of brimstones at the top of these. Instead.
Hello, old trap buddy.
Okay.
Traps go up, orcs go down.
Let's just try that. So we're going to have some flyers coming
More
through.
enemies on the way. Flyers incoming.
Oh, there's frostbats. My big issue is that they're probably going to kill all of my guardians.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ow!
Because my guardian archers don't have the healing that I need them to have. Yeah, it's a bit of a concern.
Flyers. More enemies on the way.
I'm gonna just put that there. We'll see. Oh, dynamite archers. Let's stay away from that. Yeah, the flyers have just killed.
Is that it? This never gets old.
Okay. There we go. Mostly working. No, 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 no.
They're entering the rift.
Fine.
That was me that did that thing there.
Yeah, honestly, I think instead of the archers, which are dead,
Do they have any bigger ones?
it would have been better for me to just get a bunch of shock traps down along that center.
Okay. That
It's
was
okay. It's a learning process. I'll come back and Hundo Skull them at some point. Or maybe I won't.
fun. Split second, I
It's
thought
kind of
about
easy to
maybe
just say, like,
possibly getting a
maybe
wee bit
not.
concerned.
Those archers back yet? Nope.
Found a good spot.
Look out. More enemies on the way.
Yeah, they probably just skirted the lightning traps.
That got
The
the blood
barricade is
pumping.
under attack.
Okay, so far so good. And yeah, looks like we have enough. Dang. Yeah, if it wasn't for that one flyer, we'd actually be doing fine. I should not have committed to archers. I know the archers can heal themselves, but I'm not actually sure if they could heal through a group that stinky.
Second, I thought about maybe possibly getting a wee bit concerned.
I think we're good. I mean, mountain control's a bit of a... Or, mountain control. Mountain control's a bit of a tank creature, but that's okay.
Hey,
We did fine.
And by we, I mean me.
Let's see. Do orcs hit with dragon take more arcane damage from the brimstone? I think that's an option that I can do. Increase affected by magic duration. I don't know what that does. But I like the bounce too much. Yeah, we still haven't gotten anything else. Because the issue with the archers is Guardian Archer. You know, with a number of these traps, their upgrades are okay. With the Guardian Archer, they need regenerates health over time or they're useless. Which is just kind of rough. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna upgrade almost all of these, yeah? Hey! Get the melting duration on that. What else do I want to invest in? There's like the wall blades. If I want to just get something random. Honestly, let's actually unlock the dart spitter. At this point, the dart spitter is one of the best ceiling traps, if not the best ceiling trap as far as I'm concerned. Let's see. Anyway, let's continue. Standard floor flips trap and ripsaw? Nah, I don't like them anyway. I don't like either of them. But yeah, going back to the Unchained thing, I would absolutely love for them to repackage it as like a...
Other war mages are reporting that a much larger army is headed toward the rift in this fortress.
Oh, wow. That almost sounds like legitimate concern.
My concern will always be for the Order and protecting the young apprentices.
Like I said, almost.
Okay, so this is a war map. Thing is, kind of a nice war map. Ooh, we do not want them going up, though. Up is bad. Up is interesting, but it's mostly bad. Should probably stop, though. I've been going for almost 7 hours. I'm starting to lose it. Yeah, this is going to take 25 minutes. We'll finish these up next time. So I'll have to figure it out. Yeah, what is my favorite trap? Saw blade launcher. No way about it. Saw blade launcher is just so crazy strong. Yeah, this looks... Oh, gosh. That's a lot of flyers. I will... Gosh, they're all jiggly. I'll probably just pepper the area in lightning. Unless these guys are immune to lightning, at which point I have to worry about things. Maybe... Yeah, they look like they might... Oh, wait, no. These guys are probably arcane. Maybe there isn't a lightning immune version. I don't know. But yeah, we got 2 more maps. And then we can check out Scramble and Endless. There's also the weekly challenges, but I don't know if I care too much. But for now, I go bed.